Hello guys, it's Behemoth here, and this is another replay of mine. It is the Jagdtiger Tier 9 German tank destroyer of the old line. It's a very good tank with a very amazing gun. 246 penetration on its, 276 penetration on its main armament, and 560 damage. It is fully upgraded and it's pretty goddamn amazing. Now, this game we're gonna do things a little bit differently. And that's, well, because this was a match where I anticipated the enemy movements very clearly, actually. So, from time to time, I will actually pause the video, bring up this screen, and then I will added some arrows to which I think the enemy would move at that moment in time. Like, for instance, it's the start of the game, and I think, yeah, this is a perfect moment for me to demonstrate what I'm going to do. So we have the minimap, just made it bigger, and that's in the Modpack from Locastan that I have in every description of every video ever. Well, at least World Tanks related. And yeah, that brings up the minimap, and there you can see far more clearly what's going on the map. Let's make this a little bit bigger. First off, the T-34, he's engaging the IS and trying to move forward. If all else fails, he's going to retreat like so. Then the Tiger in the middle, he's engaging the VK and the IS-3 in the middle, or right next to me actually, and he's moving forwards over the trade tracks to our base. Then we look at the T-32 and the Tiger 1 on the left hand side. They're probably moving up towards this corner and then engaging the Tiger P, and then moving upward to this corner to flank here, or moving up further to flank right here. And then we look briefly towards the right hand side, where the light tanks will probably go towards the A line and then towards the base. And there is probably another push with mediums or fast tanks through the lumberjack yard up to this road and into our cap. So that was what I was thinking at the moment in time. Of course, not everything is spotted just yet. There comes a Rheinmetall Borsig from the J line. I have no shots on everything or anything whatsoever, but the T-34 is backing up. Let's see if we can get a good shot onto him. I bounced on him and something hit me, and that was actually the Panther. Panther, amazing accuracy, not good reload time actually, not amazing but adequate. But the alpha is very poor actually, 150 alpha. Right now, and yeah, this is the safe way of escaping without getting shot in the back, and return to this position right here where I'm actually partly hold down. And there comes a T-32 to challenge the ZK, and he did not expect me to be right back where I was at the time. He was debating to go for me or for the VK. He chose for the VK, which was a mistake on his part actually, I think. But he died anyway. Got a good roll on the Rheinmetall, so next time I shoot him, he should be dead. Oh, everything is coming at me. We're starting to lose this one quite badly. I see a Batchet already in the back. To anticipate his movement, try to see if I can damage him, but lost no avail. Now T-34 is moving backwards, so I'm moving backwards into him so I can shoot in his rear. Take off his tracks and do some damage, and back off so he cannot shoot me. Let the IS-3 get some damage into him. Now here's what I did wrong. I I should have gone out when I was actually loaded, and I didn't, but the AMX 5120 suddenly came around, and there we stop it again. And we see on the map how things are going. And here we are again. The AMX 5120 just fired a shot at my rear and is retreating, like so. He's probably going to retreat towards this position, towards to fire another shell at my behind, because he is not being reloaded, or he's not reloading just now, I think. Next are the Rheinmetall Borsig and the Tiger 1, which are going to flank me any minute now from this position to here. And then I should turn around just in time to face them before they notice that I've turned around already. Then towards the south of the map, the T-34-2 of the enemy team is going to engage our IS-3 and probably circle him. And the T-54 is moving backwards to engage the AMX 5120 retreating. And over on the right we have the E-75 and M41 Bulldog of the enemy team engaging our Tiger 1 and AMX 1375. And they're probably taking them down and start to cap. So at this point things get a little nuts. If I interface correctly, I should be getting flanked right about now. And there the Rheinmetall is. He did not expect me to be here. Tiger 1 bounced on my front. Move backwards again. Anticipate the movement of the AMX 5120. Just in time when I'm reloaded, I cannot pass through here, but enough of me should pass through here if he moves forward and finish him off. I return. Nothing's coming from that side anymore, so return to the Tiger. See if he... Right now this is another moment where I anticipate another movement, and this time from the Tiger 1. But first, like I said, the E-75 and the M41 Bulldog has killed off the Tiger and moved onwards to our base. Only AMX 1375 remains, but not for long. And the T-34-2 has indeed circled the IS-3 and is retreating towards their own base for the T-54, which is actually coming with me and the IS-3 in the future. Now I expected the Tiger 1 to engage the IS-3 and then move towards the AMX 1375 and then towards our base. But at the last moment I saw him make the tiniest move actually, and he was heading towards the north, bypassing the IS-3 completely and then engaging the AMX 1375 and then towards our base. And there you can see my decision taking place. I was going for the right, but I saw this movement and then I went for his backside. But the Tiger is far more... he's a bit faster than Jagdtiger. And he did not go all the way around as I anticipated in the first place. But he went straight through the middle actually. Straight for the cap and our cap, and I'm not liking it. So we are pretty outnumbered, but we can make it if we do this correctly. E-75 in the cap, Tiger 1 is almost at the cap. 41 and Bulldog shows up at the the worst possible time that we could have anticipated. E-75 bounced on me, didn't expect him to be over there, I expected him to be more towards the train tracks. I reload faster than him and do more damage. Tried to get him in the track, but he fired straight through my lower front plate. Do not go off this wall. Do get a good damaging shot through his cupola. Back off against this wall. He thinks he cannot fire at me, but then he does fire, and I know I can penetrate him if I aim just at his cupola. And 41 Bulldog is behind me, pull backwards again to the house, so he has no shot against me anymore. Look at the map. The 54 is in a battle against the T-34-2. Hope that would be the finishing blow, but the T-54 unfortunately fails in killing a T-34-2, so that's pretty much game from that moment on. We could have won if the T-54 would have killed the T-54, and yeah, that was never gonna hit. Right now I know I'm dead. And M41 Bulldog finished me off with 60 HP. That was actually a pretty good game. But unfortunately we lost, so let's look at the results. So that was a little look inside my brain when I'm not thinking about boobs. And here are the score screens of that result. I've got a first class from a defeat. Master Gunner, I've got my first mark for excellency, actually my second mark on a vehicle. But my first one of the Jagdtiger. Duelists, something else. Bruiser and a shell proof, I think. And Defender and High Caliber, which is all fine and dandy. But the experience is not to be shunned off, especially on a defeat. And that is 1102. So let's go and look at the team scores. And I didn't do that badly. My entire team didn't do that badly, to be really honest. It was just that the M41 Bulldog and the T-34-2 of the enemy team did a hell of a job, especially the M41 Bulldog, and to just destroy us, literally. Apart from the T-54 not being able to kill the T-34-2, if he was able to kill him, then the end result might have been very, very differently. But alas, it was not so to be. Looking at the detailed report, 15 shots fired, 4 of them, or 13 shots fired, holy shit. 11 actually hit, 10 of them penetrated, 1 was actually in the track of something, I think. Anyway, I got 10 hits received, and 6 were penetrated, which is not that badly, to be honest. Damage block the armor more than I could. Well, 13 on 75, while I have 18 on health. And it's not bad, but it could be worse. And actually the credits gained was 24,000 for tier 9. Well, you know, it's not bad at all. And because I fought courageously, for courageous resistance, I've got 690 experience to be added to that. So 1722 experience on a defeat is not bad at all, I must say.